Thank you for your service, Superman and Lois. What's up guys, welcome to Superwise. I'm John, and Superman and Lois has officially wrapped up its 4-season run. What a wonderful journey it's been. I'll never forget that initial feeling witnessing the first episode, being so skeptical and unenthusiastic to watch due to that CW watermark alone. I was convinced it would be the same old, cringe, low-budget nonsense. I proceeded to hear nothing but good things, so I decided to cave in and give it a chance. I was absolutely stunned by the quality and the storytelling, floored by the cinematic look and feel. Man, when I saw Tyler wear the Fleischer suit, I was in awe because I grew up and adored that cartoon. It was a big part of my childhood, so seeing it in live action was just a beautiful thing. They definitely won me over very easy with that one. It was the best feeling to have, finding new Superman content that delivered and did the character immense justice. It puts the character in a new light and provides us with a fresh, unique direction. Making Clark a husband and a father, showing him at his most human and vulnerable, is so effective. The series also does a good job humanizing Lois as a mother than later with the cancer storyline. Overall, the storylines throughout each season works and gives Clark a new interesting obstacle to deal with and overcome. Whether it's finding a new brother in Tal Row, feeling powerless in seasons 2 and 3 when Superman has all the powers in the world but can't save his wife from cancer, and now in season 4 not being what you once were and accepting sad realities. Season 4 has some of the best Superman arcs I've ever seen. Episode 7 is a straight masterpiece, exploring the classic predicament of having to lie to the people Clark's close to in order to protect him when that does to him, going as far as one can to convince Jimmy that he's not Superman and the strain that puts on their friendship. He's done this for years upon years to the point where he's tired of covering, tired of jumping through hoops. The diner scene is jaw-droppingly well executed. Faced with a bullet in front of everyone, he thinks in slow-mo, turns to Lois, and the look Lois has on her face says everything that needs to be said with zero dialogue. The subtlety and execution is just perfect. Later that night, Clark is ready to reveal his secret to the world. It's this beautiful, somber scene where Clark just says, "I'm sorry, boys." He wanted to give his sons a chance at a normal life, something he never had. The secret is revealed and he can finally hug Jimmy and be there for him. It's all so emotionally impactful and solidifies this Superman as one of the best adaptations of this character. But then we get to the finale and I was ugly crying. I mean, I was a wreck. The first 25 minutes were cool, just one big action set piece wrapping everything up. I love seeing the Super Sons get into the action, own up to what they are, and helping their father. That final battle in the sky was dope. Tyler just letting loose, screaming, "You came after me, my family, my town." I was like, yeah bro, go off. But what makes this episode special and what made me just cry, just tears down my face emotional, was the actual send-off. Every supporting cast member got their little moment and their own respective send-offs, which was nice. Clark narrating about his legacy, and this shot, bro, is everything. I love this shot so much. Seeing the super family like this is something we've never seen in live action before, so this shot is special. Then we get to the heartbreaking stuff, which I think I'm gonna, oh my head, oh boy, I'm choked up. That's never happened in a video before, wow. So Clark and Lois grow old together, but Lois's cancer comes back. So she dies and Clark has to live a life without her. He finally gets a dog, Crypto, which I thought was very nice. And poetically, how his father dies, Clark dies by a heart attack. He joins the afterlife, he hugs his boys, he sees his friends in Steel and Lana and Kyle. He sits down with Lex and he puts his hand on him. And after all that he's done, he forgives him. That is just quintessential Superman, and it got me bad. And the final shot is Clark and Lois in the afterlife together, and they can be with each other for eternity. There was no better way to end this show. It is the perfect send-off, and it's the best written Superman has ever been in any media.
Well, yeah.
I did not like Tyler Hoechlin at all as Superman during the Supergirl days, but the fact that I can proudly call him my second favorite ever right behind Christopher Reeve, it's awesome. He doesn't exactly look like Superman, but he embodies the character perfectly. The performance from Tyler is so layered, honest, and genuine. Erica Durance is still my favorite Lois, but Elizabeth Tulloch is top tier, and while Michael Rosenbaum is still the best Lex, Michael Cudlitz is also top tier, a menacing and intimidating presence. This show also embraces lore really nicely here. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for a proper live-action Bizarro, my favorite Superman villain, so seeing him here with a budget was incredible. Now the show is not without its flaws, season 4 in particular. The budget cuts are insanely noticeable. Steele, Lana, Kyle, and the rest of the supporting cast that you know would get more screen time in a new season barely make appearances. On one hand, we get a more streamlined, tighter narrative. On the other, you generally feel the emptiness. The CGI can be very cinematic in a lot of instances, but there are moments where it's not good at all. But putting a positive spin on this, I honestly don't care that much because they tried with what they had. Instead of keeping it safe, they went all out with Doomsday and wanted to deliver an epic conclusion. I gotta respect that. In conclusion, I will forever remember and love Superman and Lois as the series that saved Superman when old regime Warner Brothers and the DCEU was disrespecting the character and was wasting Henry Cavill's potential. Putting him on the sidelines for 5 years was insanity, and I genuinely don't know how I survived that sad era. Thankfully, this show had a real love and appreciation for the character and put respect on his name. Admittedly, I'm sad the show's over, as it could have definitely continued concurrently with James Gunn's Superman, but there's something so bittersweet and beautiful about this serving as the ending, and David Corenswet's Superman serving as the beginning of a new legacy. But yeah, Superman's my favorite fictional character of all time, and I'm truly happy to see him get his proper shine in both show and movie mediums. All I can say now is thank you to everyone involved with this series. You helped save Superman and delivered an all-timer adaptation that we will never forget. Thank you truly for adding this to the legacy, but tell me in the comments down below, what did you think about Superman and Lois Season 4 and the show as a whole? Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That'll be all for me. Remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay super wise.